Y'all check this out. I came over here to pick up the Blue Ranger because I have a showing this afternoon. And they got this van for sale right here, $950. What y'all think? Y'all think it'll flip? And he said 800 bucks sounds great. So I think I'm gonna pay 800 for it. What you think, Pops?
Wow. This has been sitting, man.
It has.
Yeah. Man, you posted up for $2 grand, and,
you can't tell me I can't get 1,500 for it, you know? All right, boys, we bought it. She's ours. The check engine light came on, so we're gonna have to get that checked out.
Say your bank one system is 2 leads, which is usually your O2 filter.
Okay.
And your torque converter clutch is still in there. It's stuck on.
I have a total investment in the van of about $1,000 after taxes. I will somehow have to manage to sell this for $1,200 to $1,500 with the check engine light on. It's another day back at the shop. We got a lot of work to do today. On today's agenda, just a few hours later, been doing a ton of work on this. Firstly, we vacuumed everything out, and then I came through with the Bissell Spot Clean Pro, as well as that drill brush. Tip for anybody who's doing any kind of car detailing, this is such a game changer for me. So big shout out to all you guys who suggested the brushes as well as the Bissell Spot Clean Pro, because I mean, it's just incredible how well this stuff works. So anyway, went through pretty much the whole vehicle and just cleaned it out. I just wanted to get it not perfect, but just much cleaner than what it was. You can see the dash looks much better. Carpets looks much better. Still some stains. I mean, you know, I'm not going to be selling this for any top dollar or anything, so I just wanted to get it acceptable. Also touched up all the door jambs, and then last but not least, I'm going to do a little work to these wheels. I'm going to clean up the rims as well as put some tire shine on the tires, and then we are going to go take some pictures. This is not going to be fixed, but yeah. I also figured out that this door is automatic. It's got a switch right here, so watch, we'll push this switch and then this door closes automatically. Check that out. On a 2000, you know that this was top of the line back in the day. Rims and tires came out looking beautifully. Also, the van doesn't look too shabby. Come on, for a $800 van, it don't look too shabby. There's one more thing that we need to test out before we go take our pictures, and that way I can list it down below. The van came with a bunch of DVDs. We got Lady and the Tramp, Santa Claus, Pokemon. Anyway, we just need to pick one of these, and I want to see if that VHS player works, so that way I can list it in the description of the Facebook post. There we go, start it up. Oh, there's one in there still. Okay, Santa Claus is already in here. That'll work. So I'll throw this in there, and let's see if the VHS player works. I've never seen a VHS player in a car. This is the first time for me. DVD player, yes. VHS, not at all. We'll go ahead and click play. All right, that door don't open too easy. Check that out. The VHS player does work, so we will be advertising for that. You better believe it. All right, so I just finished taking pictures of the van. I'll go ahead and throw them up now as I'm talking. I also looked on Facebook to see what the vans in my market were averaging around. There was one for $1,000, another one for $1,600, which looked absolutely terrible, and then a couple of other ones right around there for right around the same amount of miles. So I went ahead and listed it at $1,600. We'll see if I get any bites on it. I'll let you guys know as soon as anything happens. It's listed relatively low, and I was forthright with the fact that it does have a check engine light on. I told people what the codes were. I know that my pictures are better than pretty much everybody's on Facebook, besides maybe like professional sellers. I don't think it'll be too long until I start getting some contacts of people wanting to take a look at it, especially for people who fall within that lower income. Maybe they lost their vehicle. Maybe they're waiting on another vehicle for whatever reason. I'll let you guys know what I get on it. But yeah, man, I'm pretty happy with how well everything cleaned up. I think the pictures came out actually pretty well. Okay, so now it is time to go fill some machines. I got everything loaded up on the cart here. We're going to hit 2 locations tonight, both of which are senior living communities. I haven't sold the location yet, but it will be sold very soon. So let's go pack this up, get out of here, and go collect this money, boy. As you guys can see, it's much later. Vending machines were filled. This was the collection right here. That's Satisfying Cash Pool. This is from 2 locations, about a week and a half each. So I'm selling these locations very soon. So now I'm gonna go and unload the truck, put everything up, and then we're gonna head home. It's about 9:30 right now. It's a pretty long day, but tomorrow we got a bunch of stuff. I had like 5 people message me on the van 3 of which want to see it. So I got all their numbers. I'm going to see who's going to see it first. Hopefully we can sell it tomorrow. If we can sell it tomorrow, that will be a 24-hour flip. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I got some showings tomorrow. I'll let you guys know how they go. What's up, you guys? New day. I feel like we start in the shop all the time. That's pretty much where my days start anyway, because I sleep here. No, I don't. Anyway, we got a bunch of stuff on the agenda today. I picked up a new pressure washing wand. I'll show it to you guys right now. So this is the new wand I just picked up right here. Looks pretty nice. It's got the quick connect, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is the old one right here. It's seen some better days. I don't even know how I got this bad, but I couldn't even pull the trigger anymore. So also on today's agenda, the back glass on the F-150 is supposed to be getting fixed because I'm still driving the Dodge Ram. Also, somebody wants to see the van, and I got a guy that's supposed to buy the vending locations today, so fingers crossed on that one. A lot of good stuff going on today. I'll keep you guys posted. And yeah, man, let's make it happen. Let's make this money. And let's get after it. Big news. We just sold the vending location finally. I've been waiting on this for a long time. Got the money right here. As you can see, $2,200 for that vending location. So I have one more vending location left. The manager at that vending location wants me to switch out the machines and put a combo machine in there. So I'm going to switch those out. And hopefully this guy will actually want to buy that location as well. So I'm going to try to get that switched out rather quickly. We also have a showing on the van this afternoon, so fingers crossed on that. The first guy who told me he was going to pay full price for it didn't show up, of course, as they always do. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll let you guys know what happens. So I don't think I mentioned this yesterday. However, if you guys remember when I first got this van, I think I mentioned that it had a smoky, musty, stale smell. But after I steam cleaned the carpets and the seats, as well as I sprayed some like deodorizer in here, everything smells good now. So thank goodness for that. That Bissell is a lifesaver. The craziest thing just happened. I'm sitting here waiting to show the van, and the check engine light actually went off. I don't know if you guys remember from previous clips, but it was on. The check engine light went off, which is super cool. I'm still going to disclose the fact that it came on and what the codes were that it was throwing, but just the fact that it went off, super cool that happened.
Talk to my wife. I probably won't be able to do anything until Monday.
Okay.
Because of the way my bank works, and I will let you know for 100% show Monday.
I'm not gonna be able to hold it. I already got like 16 messages on it, man. So you're the first person to see it. So I will show it again. If it doesn't sell by Monday, I mean, we could, okay, we can discuss that then. The first showing went good. The guy liked the van. He just didn't have the money for it, which is a big problem because we need that good cash in hand. I got a bunch of people messaging me on the van. I've already had 14 messages. I had 3 prospects for today. One came through. He saw it. He said he was going to try to get the money by tomorrow. So I'm almost positive I'm getting the full $1,600 for this. I just got way too many people getting in contact with me to buy this van. So hopefully it'll be sold tomorrow. If it sells tomorrow, that'll be under 36 hours, which I think is still impressive. This guy wanted it. He just didn't have the money with him. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a little update. And I also got an offer from a girl for $1,800. She said, if you can hold the van until I get my taxes in of $1,800, I'll give you $1,800. So that just goes to show, I wish I had 4 or 5 of these, honestly, because I could sell them like hotcakes out here. It's crazy.
Damn, I'll tell you what, I know you're asking 16, but I'd give you 18 for this. Nice.
Pops is just seeing the van for the first time since it's been detailed. How does it smell?
It smells good, man. I'm going to tell you what. This doesn't smell anything like a smoker's van.
And then all the dash came out real nice too.
No, I mean, dude, the van is spotless, bro.
Yeah, I mean the carpet still's got some
all
marks.
I want to know is the DVD player working?
Oh, it works. It works good.
Oh, it's gonna sell it, bro. You ought to have some little video playing. I bet you it sells tomorrow.
Oh, it's going tomorrow. It's gotta be.
Nice.
No way I keep this longer than that. What is up, you guys? It's a new day. I'm driving into town now. My dad went ahead and showed the van this morning because I had an early showing that I couldn't necessarily make because I do live far away. So after the showing, the couple said that they would discuss it, and then I received a text message saying that they were gonna go ahead and purchase the vehicle. So a little later on today, we are gonna go ahead and do the notary work and collect the cash. I'll let you guys know how much I made on this one. Even though everybody said that it was a limit, everybody said that I should not have bought it, I'll let you guys know exactly how much I made on it. Pops are here. We're about to go do the sale on the van. Pops actually showed the van this morning for me since I was out of town. So tell him how the showing went, Pops.
Went pretty good. We're actually going to meet him now to do the paperwork. So
that's right. She actually texted me and she said, "Hey, is $1,600 the best price you can do?" So initially she texted me and said, "We want the vehicle. We're gonna buy it later." But she recently just texted me when I told her that I was gonna be a little late. Is that the best price I can do? And so I said, yeah, that's the best price I can do. Because I had another guy that wanted to come see it after 3. So I mean, if she didn't buy it, somebody else would, and I could tell she really was really interested in it. You know?
Yeah, she played her hand a little bit too early, but
all the paperwork is done. I got the cash right here. We ended up selling the van for $1,600. We had $800 invested into it. Luckily enough, able to get out of the diagnostic fee from the mechanic. So we ended up making $800 on this vehicle. If you guys can remember, the word of the day for that van video when I bought it was lemon. And the word of the day for this one's going to be lemonade, because we made some lemonade out of lemons. So if you guys made it this far in the video, comment down below lemonade and I'll hashtag you a real one. Also, I want to go ahead and mention that all of the information that I had on the vehicle was disclosed to the person who bought the vehicle. So when I posted on Facebook, I mentioned that the check engine light was on, that it was a O2 sensor code as well as a solenoid code. So the buyer had all the information on the vehicle. I even messaged them before they came and look at it, and I said, listen, it does have a check engine light before you even come look at it. Now, in this case, before I showed it to the first guy who saw it, the check engine light went off. So we were very fortunate about that. The check engine light was off when I sold it to the couple. I did not reset the codes whatsoever, and I did disclose to them that the two codes were the solenoid and the O2 sensor. So I want to make that very clear so no one thinks that I'm scamming anyone. They were aware of all the codes that the vehicle had thrown. I also gave them all of the VHSs that I received in the vehicle because I have no use for them. So anyway, we'll wrap this up here. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. And until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.